Hello, everyone! Ever dreamt of having your own digital sidekick? Today, we'll show you how to create a custom chatbot for your e-shop using the Google search component in FlowHunt.io. Imagine a bot that knows everything about your shop and can help your customers instantly. In just 5 minutes, you'll have a chatbot that can answer questions, provide detailed product info, and more. Plus, with FlowHunt.io, you can tweak and customize your bot to fit any need. Ready to revolutionize your e-shop? Let's dive in and unleash the endless possibilities. Stay tuned as we guide you through every step. The future of your e-shop starts now with FlowHunt. Let's get started. When you enter the app website, the first thing you will see is the Getting Started page. Let's navigate to the Flows tab and create a brand new flow. Name the flow as you wish and provide a detailed description so that you know exactly what each of your flows does. When you create a new flow, you will have the option to choose from different ready-to-use templates. But we won't do that today. Next, we are greeted by our canvas. Here, we need to add an input and an output. The input represents the user's request, and the output is the chatbot's response. Any components placed between the input and output will transform the input into the desired information. Let's start adding components. First, we'll add query expansion. This will help us paraphrase our input query into multiple alternatives to improve semantic search, providing better context to our LLM. Adding this component is recommended as it can result in better answers at no extra cost. We'll add chat history to the query expansion so that if the user isn't satisfied with the answer or asks a similar question, the chatbot remembers and adapts its semantic search. Another important component for the query expansion is the LLM, which will process the queries. Since this LLM isn't generating text in this component, it doesn't need to be the fastest or best. In our case, GPT 3.5 Turbo is a cost-efficient option. Now we can connect all components together and move on to the next step. Now, we've reached one of the main components of this flow, the Google Search Retriever. This retriever will gather the most relevant URLs based on the user's input. To limit searches to a specific domain or country, expand the Advanced Settings tab and set your country, language, location, and query prefix, which is our domain, to filter the searches as required. Next, we'll add the URL retriever as a complementary component to Google Search. The URL retriever extracts the content of those URLs and presents it as a document. You'll need to adjust the advanced settings based on what you wish the chatbot to present, but for now, you can copy our settings as a template. Other components can't read this document, so we need to transform it into text format. To do that, we'll add the document to a text transformer, which will handle this task. Adjust the advanced settings in this component as well, or use our settings as template. At this stage, we're done with data collection, so it's time to feed this data into a generator for analysis and text generation. The first step in our text generation process is creating a prompt. This allows you to fine-tune and structure the output to your liking and lets the AI know its purpose. If you're interested, we have a blog post with tips and tactics for writing an effective prompt for your chatbot. After writing your prompt, connect the document to text tool to the context so our LLM can use the extracted URLs as context for its answers. Add the chat history and the input directly into the prompt. After writing our prompt and connecting it to everything, we can feed all this information into a generator to produce an output. For the best results, it's recommended to choose the most powerful LLM. After that, connect the generator to an output, and we should be able to get answers about our e-shop. Let's say I'm interested in an iPhone 15, and there we have it, the iPhone 15. It's always nice to include links so the customer can easily be redirected to the relevant page. To do this, we'll add a new output to display the links we extracted. Start by adding the document widget, which will transform raw document URLs into pressable buttons available in the output. To ensure this widget is consistent and appears every time a user enters an input, we'll create a separate output for this widget. Our chatbot is now ready for use. Remember, every component requires fine-tuning based on your needs. For instance, the output will likely be in Slovak since we specified the language as SK in the Google Search component settings. Specify the language in the input to adjust accordingly. And voila! We're finally done with our chatbot, just as we designed. The chatbot returns answers based on our website and includes the buttons we added. Here's a quick overview of the flow we created with all the related settings so you can copy everything. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us or leave a comment, and we'll resolve your issue. Thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.